Hey everybody, so I wanted to get on here and briefly discuss a drama series that is coming to the Oprah Winfrey Network, and I really feel like this drama series is worth even discussing. So, this drama series will be titled The Kings of Napa, and it stars the actress Ebony Noel, the actor Rance Nix, the actress Karen LeBlanc, and Yanni King Monshine. According to the website Deadline.com and an article written by Denise Petsky, created by Sherman Barrios, who serves as showrunner, The Kings of Napa is focused on a picturesque Napa Valley, California vineyard owned by the Kings, an aspirational African American family whose wealth and status lands them on the pages of design magazines and society pages. The wine business has brought the family success and acclaim, but following the patriarch's sudden exit from the company, his three children must grapple for the reins to the kingdom, to their own power, wealth, and legacy. Now, I just want to stop right there. When I was reading this article, I thought this has something to do with kings and queens because one of the actresses of the TV drama series is an actress by the name of Ebony Noel. And if you're not familiar with Ebony Noel, she has done other projects, but the one I'm most familiar with is a TV series that was short lived by the name of Still Starcrossed. So when they said kings and queens, or kings rather, in this article, I really thought this was going to take place like in some sort of medieval century type of ordeal, but actually they're referring to the last name of the characters. So they're just playing up on that. So moving on, it says Noelle plays August King, the middle King sibling and the family's brilliant marketing whiz. She is passionate about wine and always looking for new ways to expand the business. Nix portrays Dana King, August's older brother and the savvy CFO of the winery. He and August often butt heads when it comes to the family business. LeBlanc is Vanessa King, the matriarch of the King family. Vanessa is a former news reporter who gives up her career to help run the winery in Napa. She and her husband Reginald seemingly had a perfect picture marriage until she discovered things about his past. Monshine plays Bridget Peel, August's cousin and right hand, who works as the vineyard manager for King Estate Wines. When secrets threaten to change the family forever, her life is turned upside down. So, that is just a quick synopsis of the drama series. Now, mind you, it is set to begin production later on this year, and they are hoping for an early release in 2022. Now, aside from the fact that I am a fan of the actress Ebony Noel because of the show Still Starcrossed, this show caught my attention because of the fact that it had to do with a setting that I don't often see being synonymous with Black Americans or quote unquote Black Americans. And that is the Napa Valley of California, wine country. I'm not familiar with that being synonymous with so-called black or highly melanated Americans. As a matter of fact, the closest I see to that is Tamara Housley constantly talking about, Napa Valley and the vineyard or the wine company that her and her husband own, if I'm saying that correctly. Listen, do your own research in regards to that. So, like, that is the most I hear about someone that is considered to be highly melanated being involved in that. And that is the only time I actually hear of that. And that doesn't mean that more highly melanated beings are not a part of wine country, what is considered to be the wine country. Actually, there are even, of course, black owned wines, believe it or not. So, with that being said, this is the first time I'm actually seeing it really being portrayed on TV and that there's being a show scripted around this. So I think that is why I am attracted to this project. And again, it steps outside of what we normally see highly melanated beings being associated with on TV. It steps outside of that stereotype, those stereotypical settings, and I am looking forward to seeing what is this really going to be about. So that is why I thought I would get on here and share this particular project with you all, because again, I feel like this is going to be interesting. If you're familiar with the Oprah Winfrey Network, reading this article really reminds me of the TV series Greenleaf as well as the TV drama series Queen Sugar. because of the fact that both shows feature highly melanated actors and actresses who settings we may not be used to. For example, we've had other shows that has to do with the quote unquote black church, but I think Greenleaf took us to another level when it came to showing us that, as well as the drama behind the scenes of the church, really being raw and honest about it. And then on top of it, showing us um a family that wasn't necessarily struggling 100% of the time. And this family did have some sort of affluence. And then with Queen Sugar, we see something we don't normally see as well. We see a family that is highly melanated or quote unquote black, and they own a farm and they have farm land. And that is something I don't normally hear about. Like, we know there are black farmers, but we don't normally see these things played out on the big screen. So the settings are different than what I'm used to seeing on TV or on the big screen. And that is the same thing when it comes to Kings of Napa. Again, it is the setting of it all that makes it so interesting. It could be familiar drama, but at the same time, it's a switch up on the setting, which I think will ultimately switch up the kind of drama that we are getting ready to see in this series, because this series takes place again in Napa Valley, and that is going to be quite interesting. Not to mention, again, for me personally, when I think of Napa Valley, I don't immediately think of highly melanated or quote unquote black people. So I can really appreciate the fact that this setting will be unlike any other setting that I've seen when it comes to black characters played out on screen. So, nonetheless, let me know what you all think in the comment section. Again, production for this drama series is set for later on this year, and they are hoping to release it early 2022. So, that is it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.